Hello, hi guys. Hey, welcome to day 125. And yes, I'm still recovering from flu. Slightly a bit nasal now. Still runny nose. Fever still under control. I'll be having Panadol. Slightly warm. It's still a very warm day. So yeah, it seems like a lot of people around me are having flu. It's definitely the flu season, cause my housemate has flu last week. My tenant now is going through flu as well. So very likely I've caught the flu virus from them as well, because I didn't really go out to interact with other people. Talking about other people, if you look at my description, today HDB staff actually came. They actually called me this morning and afternoon they came. Two of them HDB officials, basically the government housing officials, because they wanted to check and they need to write a report apparently, the videos, and so they can go online and check. And we strike out a conversation on photography, and because one of them actually kind of interested in photography also, so they're from HDB, so they're talking about maybe, who knows, if the residential committee wants me to teach photography. I told them that yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, probably I'll charge 40-ish, under $50 per an hour to teach the residents about photography. So yeah, it ended up being that kind of conversation. So the way I think it's still good, because we clarify the cloud of doubts in the HDB officials about my camera and the windows taking pictures of the cloud and not at other residents, you know. So yeah, I'm glad that was cleared and clarified, because like I said, the official came down, called me this morning and came down this afternoon to do an inspection, because he has to write a report. You know, as usual, government official usually has to write some kind of report to clarify things with the residents. But I'm glad the resident as well try to clarify, because if I'm, say, the opposite party and I'm threatened, or I feel not safe, or that someone is prying to my privacy, you know, of course I'll report it as well. So that's fine actually. Nothing against the person who reported it. Like I said, I just got to show, because I got nothing to hide anyway, to show that the camera at the windows is taking pictures of the sky, and I show them my photos as well, and again my credentials of me being a hobbyist, kind of like photographer, and I've taught, you know, teaching photography before as well. Anyway, so much about that. So that's done. I'm still going through recovery stage. Now it's 8:08, so I'm going to do half an hour as well today. I don't want to overstretch myself. I just need to get my heart rate going, half an hour to, you know, have a bit of exercise, sweat it out. Usually after a bit of a workout and sweating it out, I feel my body feels much better. Although now, yes, stuffy nose, I still get runny nose, mucus in my nose, and feeling a bit warm. Today is still very warm. There's no rain at all. So Singapore these few days pretty hot. So it seems like, other than my housemate who had the flu, my tenant, because today I heard her sniffle as well, and I asked, oh, are you having flu as well? My tenant also having flu. So very likely I might have caught the flu from them or something. Since seriously, for the past week, other than last Saturday, 2 days ago, I met with my friends, business partner, and also the housewarming, which I didn't really interact much. I mean, we are discussing the same table, but now they're having flu, so I noticed I caught it from them. And like I said last week, because my housemate has flu, so very likely I've caught the flu from him. And my tenant also having flu, so who knows? All the flu virus came together, and it's like, oh, just can't defend it. You know, maybe genetically I'm more easily prone to catching the flu virus. Like I said, in the past I tried even doing flu injection, I still get flu. So even if you get healthier, you're not immune to all sorts of viruses. Doesn't mean that, oh, if you become healthier, you slim down, you become Superman. It's like, oh, never catch a virus ever. That doesn't work, because virus always mutate. I think that's the thing people has the impression, like, oh, so now you're more healthy, you should be like healthy and not be sick at all. It's like, seriously? How can you not be sick? When you get the virus, which is mutated, that your body doesn't have the antibodies to fight against that virus, you will still get sick by that virus. So yeah, so just understand that getting healthier doesn't mean you are immune to all sorts of other viruses. Again, as the world progresses, viruses are always mutating and new strains are coming out. Like recently, there's this thing called, in the past there's smallpox and there's chickenpox. Now there's this another one, I can't remember what is it. Apparently it was very virulent as well, came from Africa. So chicken something, I can't remember. But anyway, so they kept it under control. Anyway, so much about that. Like I said, today I'll just exercise about half an hour. So about say 8:40, I'll end at 8:40. Giving my body more time to rest. I slept quite early yesterday actually, about 10:30. By 11 I'm already asleep, and I woke up about 7 o'clock plus because I don't know, my body just get enough sleep. I couldn't sleep anymore. But I do feel lethargic the whole day because, like I said, my body is still recovering from this flu, and yeah, but it seems still okay, you know. If in the past when I had flu, right, I'll be so ill. I need a bed rest, I need to see doctor and stuff. So I haven't seen a doctor. I just only took the Panadol to bring down my like fever-ish kind of body. Again, the body is fighting the virus, so fever is usually a symptoms of, you know, infection or your virus inside your body, that the antibodies, and your body is like trying to fight and kill it. So you tend to feel warm and hot. As long as it doesn't progress to like coughing and my sore throat seems to gone away. Not so dry today because I've been really drinking lots of water. So far so good. It's just very warm today for me, very warm. Anyway, again, thank you so much. Hi guys. Konbanwa, sawadee-krap, annyeonghaseyo. 傍晚好, hello. Again, thank you so much. Thanks for the likes, the love, the comments, and the support. Okay, domo arigatou gozaimasu. Kamsahamnida. Selamat, Kopungkap,感恩, Nandri, Tayavad. 谢谢, 多谢, Kamsia. Dankeschön, obrigado, muchas gracias, grazie, and spasibo. Thank you so much for the support. Hope I in turn kind of like encourage you guys to make a change. In fact, this afternoon, a friend of mine messaged me as well. He was sharing with me about him also having spine problems. So he went through some treatment, and he's asking me about the bike because he was thinking like, oh, maybe he should start exercising on the same thing like I did, a bike. But I was telling him that yes, exercise does help, and he's not super fat, but he says he's overweight by 20 kg. So if the weight reduce, yes, it does reduce the impact on the spine. His is more on the upper spine, I think. So he says he's feeling the pain so much that he can't do much. So I tell him that, oh my god, it sounds like his is quite serious now. So he better go and see a doctor, get real advice. If you have to do a surgery, please do it. Sometimes you want to save money, I understand. I've been going through that. For 2 years, back then 2005 to 2007, I did physiotherapy for 2 years and it didn't help my spine problem. So the slip disc got worse and worse to the point that I really, like I said, wanted to die. Wanted to hit my head to die. And I can tolerate pain quite well. But that time was really beyond. Of course, no matter I stand, sleep, or lie down, it just gets worse, the pain. So back then, after I went to hospital, even tried government hospital, and they don't want to actually operate on me and give me an injection to numb it. A week later, it came back worse. So that's where the decision was made that I'll go straight to instead the private hospital. Cost $20,000. Got the surgery done. 4 days in hospital, 1 month to recover, and after that, things got better. But of course, at that time, it still didn't occur to me that I really need to lose the weight. I mean, I was told about that, but mentally I wasn't prepared to lose the weight. So back then, 2007, after surgery, 5 years down the road, about 2012, I got my first relapse. My left side of the leg was numb and lost the muscle ability. So my left leg now is not as strong as my right side. And then 6 years after, which was about last year, October, a second relapse. And now it's on my right side, on the hip. Did an MRI scan, spent thousands of dollars. In the end, got a second opinion, and the doctor said, really got to lose the weight, got to see if we could do some more physiotherapy, which I went to at least about a month of physiotherapy, and it got better. The pain went away after a month. But that is, like I said, my body already telling me, seriously dude, you better lose the weight, or you're going to get another third relapse. And by then, who knows, maybe you're going to be wheelchair or really handicapped because some part of the body will be in so much pain. You might have to go for another surgery or something like that. So that's also another reason, you know, I can't make the change to lose the weight. Which, like I said, that's why I advised my friend when he was sharing with me that he wanted to get a bicycle to lose the weight and stuff. I mean, that's good. But if his pain is so bad, I was telling him, advising him, no exercise would help because his spine problem better be checked with the doctor don't just go for all the natural remedies. I mean, seriously, if you're listening to this, my friend, if you're listening to this, because I don't share his private details who the person is, but if you are here, please go and see doctor, get your MRI scan, X-ray and stuff like that that's needed to see how bad is the spine problem. Mine became really bad. It came out, the whole thing was herniated. So slip disc is actually herniation of the gel, the soft disc between your bone, between your back spine bone. That gel actually comes out and hits the nerve, and that's the so-called slip disc. Actually, it's what we call PID, prolapsed intervertebral disc, PID. That's the short form we use usually in the medical terms. Anyway, again, thank you so much, guys. Hi, thanks for viewing. Bring down the aircon a bit. So today I won't go slow. Doing at least about half an hour, I guess, just to get my heart going, sweat a little bit, and that's it. I need to rest again because I'm still having a bit of the flu, having a bit of runny nose. At least I'm not so bad that I have to be bedridden. Okay, if you are feeling that bad to bedridden, please stop all kind of exercise. Seriously, it's not good for the body. For me, I do realize that sweating things out, my body sweating it out, it helps me. It makes me more relaxed. And somehow after a perspiration, my body feels lighter actually, like I don't feel as bad. I think maybe my body is also, in a way, I don't know, the exercise can't open up my pores or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's the endorphin that kicks in. When you exercise, endorphin kicks in, you feel the happy, natural high. Maybe that has hopefully some kind of good maybe hormonal or whatever influence over the antibodies trying to fight the flu virus. Hopefully. In the past I did it, like I said, in February when I was also sick for about a week. Also flu as well. Also same thing, I caught it from my housemate. So no choice, my body is just prone for flu virus. Back then when I was working as well, and just 5 years and even earlier, whenever my colleague has flu and I'm in close contact with them, I usually will get the flu the following week, seriously. So inevitable. I guess maybe genetically my body is just not strong enough to fight the mutant new strains of flu virus. Anyway, so my heart rate I think should be quite low now. It's not as high. I can feel my heart rate is not like pumping, probably 100 plus only. Let's take a look. Oh, I can turn on my heart rate. I haven't turned my heart rate. Let's turn it on. Okay, give it a while. So anyway, how's your day, everyone? Again, thank you so much. Konbanwa, Sawadee-kap, annyeonghaseyo. Today, in terms of lunch, I ate, what did I eat? I roasted some yam and the pumpkin and mashed it into a puree, so it's quite nice and sweet. I ate a little bit of it because I'm going to use that to pair with other meat in the next few days. And so what I did was today I made a miso soup, cabbage, cauliflower, chicken, tomato miso soup. That's it. About 3-4 ingredients only, 4 ingredients. And of course just salted it. And I used baby prawns to actually give it some taste as well, to bring out more umami savoriness inside the miso soup that I made. It's not a clear miso soup because the miso is a red miso, so the whole soupiness became more reddish kind of flavor. A bit saltish, but it's like, yeah. So I had that for lunch, and yeah, just some of the roasted veggies that I had from yesterday that I made. Some more sweet yam and pumpkin and fish. The remaining half of the fish that I made yesterday. So yeah. Oh, and I made bread. Yeah. So today I realized the bread was a bit too wet. I put too much wet liquid stuff inside, meaning I had sour cream. I had what's that? Butter. But I had also quite a bit of the blueberries. So I think the blueberry has so much liquid burst and leaks out. That word, what was it? I learned it the other day. The layman term is called sweating. So the food sweats, like as you perspiration, right? It sweats out into the bread. So after I baked it, the crust outside is crusty, but it's still too wet. So next time, noted, I may have to mash out the blueberries or reduce the amount of blueberries. the ratio of the liquids, wet ingredients inside versus the flour. So I think I may have to put even more flour this next time. But anyway, so what I did was, I put it in the fridge, let it condense, let it cool down, and hopefully, usually after cooling, right, it will actually condense and become a bit more, instead of bread, it becomes more like a soft cake-like texture, which is still edible and sweet because I didn't put honey. Yeah, for the first time I actually added honey into my so-called low carbs. Well, putting honey doesn't make it very low carbs anymore, so I guess it's a medium level of carbs. And I tried making frosting, because actually I wanted to add the frosting, so-called the glaze, onto the bread for my friend to eat, but it didn't turn out well. I kind of realized that because I was using artificial sweetener, so sweetener doesn't crystallize like sugar, granular sugar, so it doesn't thicken like frosting. It does make it viscous, but it doesn't make like a traditional glaze. Yeah, but oh well, it just become a very sweet syrup. I may use it sparingly to make other bread in the future. So let's see how it goes. This music is called Holding Hands, Bee Hunter remix. The musician is Exound and Bee Hunter. AXXOUND, Exound. Let's see my heart rate. I'm pretty sure it's quite low now. Yeah, it's 118, below 120. I can feel it actually when my heart is not pumping as hard. Again, hello, konbanwa, annyeonghaseyo, sawadika, 傍晚好，大家傍晚好. Thanks for viewing. Like I said, I'm still recovering flu. I have some boil on my butt actually, so I put a handy cloth over it. It did bleed a bit on my skin. Yeah, I know. When I'm usually having fever or heaty, right, I tend to have boils or something on my tummy or on my butt, my skin basically. So yeah, the body is actually fighting all the virus infection, but it's also displaying the heatiness from the fever. Usually on my skin, like there's a boil here or there. And when I, like I said, try to poke it, or this cycling actually will burst the pus, and yeah, it does bleed a bit of pus. So just now I'm kind of like, try to wash it out. It's painful, but no choice. I put handy cloths over it just to cover it so it doesn't keep bleeding. And yeah, let's see how. So again, even if I'm not so sick and have to be bedridden, I will still continue the exercise at least for half an hour, trying to keep my heart rate at that recommended range of 120 to 130. But over 100 is still some for exercise. As long as I start perspiring, that's good for me. So yeah, don't give up. I won't give up exercising, and I won't give up eating the kind of diet, unless, like I said, by the next blood test, if something goes wrong, you know, the blood test shows that, oh my god, you have deficiency in this vitamin or that vitamin, you may have to start eating supplement, or maybe start eating, instead of 1 meal, maybe 2 meals. In fact, every day my weight is still going down gradually. I can still see it, that gradual, but it's more almost plateauing. So the slope of the gradualness of it became much more shallow over the week. In the past, I say the first 10% is water weight. So per week, I could lose 1 kg of my weight. Hopefully, most of it is my visceral fat, because that's the ultimate goal. I want to lose the visceral fat mass. For Asian bodies, usually all the fat is stored inside, around the organs. As compared to, let's say, Caucasians, they may be big size or they may be skinny, but most of their visceral fat ratio is not as bad, typically lah. But I'm not saying that's the same for everyone, of course. So you got to measure, go and do your body composition test and measurement to know how much visceral fats you have, and that's the fat that you want to lose. It's not just the outside subcutaneous fat, which is the fats underneath your skin. My upper body may have slimmed down. It's very obvious. Oh, today my neighbor saw me because he had not seen me for quite a while, and then he says, "Oh my god, you lost weight." He actually can see it. So I say, "Thank you." I lost 50 kg so far. So like I said, because today the HDB guys officially actually came to my house to inspect the cameras I was using to take picture at the window. So I clarified everything with them, and they're happy about it. In fact, they were asking like how much I would charge for teaching a course in the RC residential committee. Because in Singapore, what happens is if you stay in government kind of the estate, right? Usually there will be like a committee where they're in charge of that estate. So for me here, Mars Lee, the guy works for the committee here in Woodlands area. So yeah, so he was saying that. In fact, I didn't suggest that, but they suggested, yeah, maybe you could teach the photography. I'm saying like, yeah, I might consider. Why not? Because I've taught before anyway in the past. It's just that I've not been teaching photography now. I've been teaching about video editing, video photo shooting. So it's a bit different, but photography also has its own challenges. It's like, yeah, it has its own different kind of challenges. And obviously, depending on your demographics, your target audience, because sometimes they may not have the hardware. So then you have to think about, can you use mobile phone? How do you use mobile phone to capture? In fact, actually I've given course on using mobile phone to edit and create videos as well. So photography is technically simpler, but it has its challenges, okay? Because this afternoon's conversation with the HDB officials, I was also telling them that with the Huawei, I told them, set aside the Huawei trade war and what's going on between Huawei being banned and the US and the rest of the world, the Huawei P30 Pro is like one of the first mobile camera that can really capture low light images very well. So this guy called Justin Ng, if you guys don't know him yet, if some of you knew, good. Most of you may not know because he's like a specialty is taking time lapse and taking astrophotography, but he is quite famous actually in the local like astrophotography group because his photos has been selected and being actually displayed in National Geographic. I think NASA as well uses photo if I'm not wrong. So he goes around the world, around the region in Asia, taking those astrophotography, but he did it in his way and it's really, really beautiful. So Justin Ng, go and check it out. I think it's justinng.com, JUSTINNG. His surname is Ng. So Justin Ng photography. So he was like experimenting and he went to Mount Bromo. I was like, oh, for sure he's going to go Mount Bromo because Mount Bromo in Indonesia is that famous place of this dormant volcano and the light pollution is very low. You get to see the Milky Way in the sky at night. So beautiful. I have not been there ever before, but someday I will actually go and visit Mount Bromo in Indonesia. So he used the Huawei P30 Pro to actually capture it. I was able to capture time lapse, basically the star trail and the galaxy and basically all the stars at night worth on mobile phone. So that's crazy, man. I mean, most mobile phone can, but it's very faint. You won't see very beautiful. You won't see a lot of draws in the very light specks of the stars in the sky, in the night sky. But with the Huawei P30 Pro, he's able to do that. So it's like, wow, that's definitely a game changer. But of course, in terms of quality and the dynamic range, nothing can still compare to say a proper DSLR mirrorless or any of the other camera with the larger sensor because it takes in even more high range of light. So that one still can't be rivaled. I mean, if you can rival that, I think no one's going to use a DSLR camera or mirrorless anymore. The people will start using all these very high-end mobile phones. But that's going to come, I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. Because the mobile phone technology now can easily rival the quality, say, of cameras, DSLR that was, 20, 30 years ago? That's for sure. So, yeah. So that's the interesting thing about the quality of mobile phones camera nowadays. So like I say, check out this guy Justin Ng, who actually specializes in astrophotography. So like I said, he was using the Huawei P30 Pro to shoot it. But of course, now with the ban from US and around the world, Huawei is going to have its own ecosystem, that's for sure. From software to hardware, firmware and all this. I mean, SD card got banned them. Wi-Fi, I think Wi-Fi Association also kind of give them limited access to the hardware to connect to like the Wi-Fi protocol. So yeah, Huawei is going to do like a big overhaul of their own technology, that's for sure. Frankly speaking, if the market is just in China alone, and if all the Chinese support only Huawei, let's say, it's definitely more than enough. But would that be super rich? I mean, yeah, it'd be great if you had an even bigger market of the whole world. But China itself is really such a big market. So technically, they can survive on their own in their own ecosystem. They already had their own ecosystem anyway, you know, all their social media. And the WeChat kicks all the other social chats ass. You know, people use the WeChat for all sorts of services and payment as well. So yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how the whole thing plays out. You know, I wasn't cycling as fast now. Okay, so far anyway, I have already burnt 45,945 calories and traveled 1,442 kilometers in the past 125 days. So ganbate, still continue. Even I'm still recovering from flu a bit. You know, I'm not that sick that I'm bedridden, so I'll still do at least half an hour, the minimum amount. And as long as my heart rate is around, now it went down further, it's around 100. So over 100 is still fine. I'm not really perspiring yet. I don't know. Maybe it's too, I put too cool, the fan is blowing me, so my skin's pretty clammy and cold. It's not ready to sweat it off. I'm trying to skip and try to find faster songs or something. Try to up my tempo, because now I'm really like cycling at 13-14 kilometers per hour only. You know. Okay, come on. Two-tone disco, Ducky. This song is called Tummy Treasures. Tummy Treasures? The album cover is a plate of sushi. A plate of sushi. There's tamago, there's tuna, there's ebi, I think, and some kind of a roll again. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, hi guys. Hey Kenny, hello, how are you, man? How's Melbourne? Is it getting warmer or still getting cold? Or getting even colder? Well, I'm still recovering, so that's why I'm not exercising as crazy today. Keeping the tempo a bit low. Just doing half an hour today and that's it. Okay, this song is about food. Another is called Tummy Treasures. She's singing about pizza, bubble gum, and pizza and sushi. Woo. Pizza and bubble gum. That's very weird. Comfortable, right? Maybe it's a bubblegum flavored pizza. Anyway, like I said, quite warm today, and my butt is hurting a bit now because there's a boy there, and just now they squeeze it, there's a bit of blood and pus that came out from the infected part of the skin, so I kind of like drain it out as much as I can and put a plaster over it, and it's still painful. So usually, yeah, my skin always have this kind of boils or problem, especially when I'm heaty and recovering from sickness. Yeah, my body will just react, and quite often I will start having breakout, like not acne but like pimples on my face. Usually when I start having fever, and yeah, so everything comes. that's how my body is like expressing itself when I get the flu virus. Yes, I did get sort of healthier and lost the weight, but it doesn't like prevent me from catching a new strain of mutant virus, flu virus, which like I said, very likely I caught from my housemate. And today I found out my tenant also is sick for the flu, so very likely I might have caught it from them. Hey man, what do you say? Cold today. What is it? Max. Ooh, 13 degrees. Okay, thanks man. Yeah, I'll get some else soon. Thanks. Yeah, 13 degrees is cool, man. How is 13 degrees now in Singapore? It's actually very warm in Singapore now these few days. Seriously, no rain, super dry. Super dry. Like the t-shirt, the brand, right? Super dry. Anyway, it's just... yeah, it's a crazy warm day. I was thinking like, I should turn on the aircon the whole day. Oh, okay, cool. Perspiring now. So anyway, yeah, it's like the heat, probably this change in weather is also causing a lot of people to actually fall sick. So yeah, in my chat group today with my ex-colleague, one of them who had left also the company, and another apparently leaving soon. Anyway, I don't know. So the one who had left, he also is down with like recovering from flu, and recently I don't know what he said, he ate something bad. He's also had tummy ache. So it's like, oh shit, these 3 weeks is like the week of like flu virus or maybe gastric flu or whatever, you know, going around. Yeah, man. Hopefully you guys please take care of your body, okay? Please eat well, rest well. If you're sick, please don't go out to work if possible and infect others with the virus. Yeah, otherwise all your colleagues will start having flu. My boss, I remember that previously when I was working, my boss would tell me if you're sick, please don't come because we are a small company. So if you spread a flu virus and everyone gets sick, that's it, the whole company is down. Like there's only 5-6 of us in the company, so including the boss. So if you're sick, you got to take care or stay away and not, you know, like basically not spread the virus to the rest. But in Singapore, that's the bad thing, you know, we don't have the habit of like in Japan or Taiwan, where, or maybe even Hong Kong, where they put the face mask if you're sick. Not just to prevent yourself from being infected by others, but more like if you're sick, you don't want to spread your virus to others, you know, in public. So they wear the mask. I remember when I was in Japan a few years ago, I did fall sick really bad. And my sore throat was so bad because the environment was very dry. And so my Japanese friend actually brought me to the clinic. So I was so impressed because it's so efficient. Like the counter has easily 3 to 4 staff. And it's a small clinic, but there are so many people to help you. And their medicine, like pharmacy kind of like print sheet, they actually print out with full color the picture of the medicine and how to take and stuff like that and the quantity. So it's like a whole chart, paper, tabulated, and my friend was translating for me to the doctor. So everything was so efficient, real fast. Goes in, seen, check, and then get out. It's like wow, it's really a well-oiled machine. So I'm very impressed actually. So and it's cheap and not very expensive either. Although I'm a foreigner, they still charge me quite moderate. I remember I converted. It's like, oh okay, it's still kind of like in fact almost cheaper than in Singapore. So I guess medicine, you know, taking care of people in Japan really their priority as well. You know, just like in some other countries, which medicine or seeing the doctor is actually free. Yeah, I think France is one of them. Of course, their tax is high. You know, that's where the money comes from. The tax pays money. That's why you get free medication, free treatment. Okay, 2 more minutes and I'm done for tonight. Again, thank you so much, guys. Thanks for the concern, and I will try to, like I said, rest as much, take care of myself, and to get over this flu virus as fast as I hope my body can. I'm still eating as healthy as I can, you know, lots of veggies and some meat. And like I said, today I had soup. I made my own miso soup. So I'm trying to eat more light. I didn't put like lots of spices or chili. Usually that's what my meal is. Lots of spices. I like it hot. So today, no. I'm not gonna like make me like overboard with all the spices. And usually, yeah, I want my body to kind of reset and eat more plain or more calm, you know, kind of food. Not the crazy exciting ones. So I did grill the veggies and pureed it and mash it up, but I did not like grill meat. So the meat, like I said today, is in the soup itself, so everything is a bit more mild. It's quite mildish. And healthier, I guess, in that sense, to eat more soupy food, you know. It allows the body to digest easier, I think that's the point. Because if you have fried stuff, harsh, grilled stuff, it's usually much heaty, and it takes like more for the body to digest, it feels. So that's why when you're sick, like, please don't eat fried stuff, oily stuff, or super spicy stuff, you know, you have to stay off that. So now I'm still thinking what I'm going to eat for tomorrow. Is it more soup? I might do another grocery shopping later, I don't know, see how. I have not shopped for last week, so my fridge is like running dry of ingredients already. Technically I could still cook the remaining few pieces of chicken and some bit of cabbage, and the puree I made from the yam, that will be my carbs, my starchy food, and that's it. And oh, I did finish out the bananas today because the bread I did put bananas to enhance the sweetness, but also give it, you know, some natural fruit fibers as well. So yeah, no more bananas. Yeah, I have to remind myself I don't get bananas. So I need the bananas, I need nuts. Yeah, I finished all my nuts, man. No more walnuts, no more almonds. So past few days when I'm hungry at night, I literally only eat bananas. Usually I'll snack with the nuts. But this few days has been so hot. I'm not sure eating nut would be a good idea, you know, because it's technically a very heaty kind of food. To me, at least. Okay, 8:40. I'm sure my heart rate is only 100 plus. Yeah, 103. It's very. I did sweat a little bit, I can feel the sweat, but it's okay. At least I get my body a bit working and exercising, you know, just to yeah, like I say, because whole day I'm like sitting down, so it's not good for my body. I need to definitely stretch and move and yeah, stuff like that. This is the minimum I guess I can do, you know, being that I'm still recovering. Okay, that's it, guys. Okay, maybe finish this song. It's a bit weird to suddenly stop in the middle of a song. Anyway, hope you guys also take care of yourself. Please see a doctor if you really are not feeling well and couldn't take it, you know. For me, so far so good. You know, I need 8 Panadol to bring down the fever, the warmness, and that's it. My flu is not getting worse. Sore throat kind of went away, the dry throat. So today I've been drinking a lot, so that's fine. So let's see how. But sometimes there's a delay effect. Yeah, sometimes my illness, right, can have a very strange delay. Like they give you like my body will like 3-4 days or like dormant, and then suddenly the 5th day, whoa, full blown kind of like flu and all the fever and all the sore throat comes in. So that happens before. So let's just pray then body day to day gets better and doesn't have this delay effect in the sickness or something. And hopefully I don't catch another round of flu from my tenant and stuff like that, because like I said they are having flu as well. So there was once I remember my housemate had flu. I think that was last year. My housemate had flu. I caught the flu the next week, and then after I recovered, somehow my flu was he caught back the flu after he recovered. So it's like alternate week of me getting sick. It's like, oh my god, that was like tragic, man. Seriously, that was like tragic. So it's very strange, right? I mean, maybe he got another new strain of flu. I don't know. Or maybe it's the flu that I have mutated further and then he caught it. Who knows? Okay, that's it. Yogata, we are done for tonight. 8:42. Yeah, half an hour. Okay, thank you so much, guys. That's it for tonight. Like I say, I'm still recovering, so I don't want to overstretch myself too much. A bit of perspiration already, so that's good. Did at least half an hour. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thanks for the support, thanks for the love, the comments, and I hope I too, in turn, encourage you guys to stay healthy as well. Okay, and just hopefully continue to lose the weight. Yeah, I know I still have this visceral fats around the love handle here that I need to lose for my back's sake. Yeah. Anyway, so take care. Good night. Selamat malam. Selamat tidur. Annyeonghaseyo. Oyasuminasai. 好了，that's it. 晚安. Okay, bye bye. Good night. Ciao.